Hello students, hello friends. If in the beginning if I tell you subscribe my channel, how do you feel? You will look at me like a villain. Yes, like an antagonist. Am I right? Yes, I am sure this is something not irregular question that in the beginning only generally we say in the end subscribe my channel. But if I say to subscribe my channel in the beginning, of course it is against tradition. Am I right? Here is the novel belong to this such kind of suspense, thrill, and of course mystery, and every time we feel that we are really puppet of time. Yes, my dear, I am talking about 12th standard English third novel, Around the World in 80 Days, by of course Jules Gabriel Verne. One of the, believe me, one of the most interesting novel of its time. Yes, and after reading this novel, you will ultimately come to conclusion that we are really puppet of time. Yes, time never waits for anyone. Time moves at its desires, and of course, no one can challenge time. It is the basic theme of this novel. This novel gives one more great message, a great message that winners never quit and quitters never win. Yes. This message also provides a wonderful message. Nothing is impossible in this world. So, of course, this novel is a bunch of message. One about time, one is about problem, and one is about winning and quitting. Yes, my dear, Around the World in 80 Days. Suspense, thrill, and wonderful mystery, and of course every situation, the reader's heart beats with suspense, of course, my dear. So Around the World in 80 Days. So this is a complete list of characters, the place, the setting or maybe location, yes, and of course the plot, etc. This novel belongs to London. London is the central place of this novel. Our main character, Phileas Fogg, belongs to London. He lives in Savile Row, and every day in the evening he goes to a reform club just to get entertained with friends or to do. But basically he is a very wonderful gentleman, Mr. Phileas Fogg. कहानी स्टार्ट होती है that day at Reform Club. All the friends, Thomas Flanagan, Samuel Fallentin, John Sullivan, they were discussing about a recent robbery while reading the newspaper. Yes, and in that discussion, a bet was, wager, Shariat. A bet was what I mean to say, actually done, or wager was implemented between Phileas Fogg and his friends for $80,000. How many? $80,000. What happened exactly? In this process, what happened? While they were discussing about bank robbery, the discussion comes out, and here Phileas Fogg accept the wager or bet that in 80 days one can move around the world. All these friends thought it's a jocular matter. They couldn't believe it, and they arranged the wager or bet for $80,000, and he set out for the bet around the world in 80 days. It goes on. Yes, it goes on. Now he just witnessed many countries, witnessed many thrilling experience, and visited many places, including some Indian cities also. And lastly came at Liverpool in England. With him, Auda, whom he escaped from some mischievous people who means they were troubling Auda, the heroine of this novel in our language. Auda was relieved or escaped by Phileas Fogg, correct? And along with that, Passepartout was there, correct? And when all these people came at Liverpool, something unexpected happened. Fix, the detective, has been following Phileas Fogg, thinking that he is responsible for that bank robbery. He may be the culprit of that bank robbery. That's why Fix was following Phileas Fogg. And when he comes at Liverpool, he was arrested and sent to jail, because Fix was not confirmed, but just following for that reason that he may be the responsible person for bank robbery. What a great turn! Such a great work he has done. इतना बड़ा काम किया. The world around 80 days. What a great feat. But what a great bad luck. He was arrested. और वहाँ पे क्या कंडीशन थी? Certain day he should be there up to 9 o'clock. And he lost his hope completely because he was arrested. Who lost his hope? Phileas Fogg. And Auda and Passepartout couldn't do anything. What to do? He was arrested. Basically, he was a very silent man, calm-minded. He accepted his, bad fortune. Oh, yes, but didn't react. But later what happened? Again, there is a twist in the story. Mr. Fix comes to know that he is not responsible in that bank robbery. Yes, he is not responsible in the bank robbery. Someone is there. Some minor character is there. And that's why he is not responsible. He was relieved. Baapre, this silent Phileas Fogg was very angry and knocked him down. Yes, because of him they missed the train to London. Now when they came to station, train was not there, and they arranged special train. They ordered a special train, but even though it was late, and thinking that they lost the battle, it was late, and sadly, dejected, depressed, all these three, Phileas Fogg, Auda, Passepartout, actually you can call it Passepartout, like that, pronunciation may be different. Out should be silent. And they were very dejected, depressed, and they came to, yes, of course, Savile Row, where they used to live. Now he arrested himself in his own room. खुद को कमरे में बंद कर दिया. What to do? He was very upset. He promised certain to Auda, but he couldn't do because he lost the bet. Wager. वो शरत हार गया था 80,000 की. It was a great one. Of 80,000 pounds. And of course, already he gave the check to his friend. And his friends were happy that he couldn't come. Now, बस बैंक से withdraw करने का काम था. Check was already given. He lost all his hope, all his wealth. What to do? He arrested himself in his room. खुद को कमरे में बंद कर दिया. Now, these helpless Auda and Passepartout couldn't do anything. Yes, they were helpless. Here, Passepartout was blaming himself. He blaming for his certain mistakes. Yes, he was thinking that he should tell him earlier about Fix and all that, but yes. Now, next evening, Mr. Fogg came to Auda's room and apologized, maafi magi for that. But the lady was very sensible. Auda was saved from India by Phileas Fogg from from the people who were troubling her. And the lady said, "Still, I want to marry you." He was shocked. "I am nothing now. but I want to marry you. And he was happy, he accepted the proposal. And he sent, Phileas Fogg sent Passepartout to clergymen, reverend or priest, to make the appointment of next day marriage or wedding. So he was very happy, Passepartout, and went to the clergymen. But there he came to know that next day was not Monday, next day was Sunday. नेक्स्ट डे मंडे नहीं है, नेक्स्ट डे संडे है. और ये क्या सोच रहे थे, नेक्स्ट डे मंडे है. He came back and told that no, next day is not Monday, next day is Sunday. Yes, next day is Sunday and today is Saturday. आज Saturday है. Only 10 minutes are remain to finalize the bet. Actually ये क्या सोच रहे थे, एक दिन आगे सोच रहे थे. कौन? Phileas Fogg, Aouda, Passepartout. And because they were moving in the direction of east and they were saving the time, it's a geographical concept, you may know. Every time they were saving the time, or 24 hours before they reached at Liverpool. और ये क्या सोच रहे थे कि next day was Monday but next day was Sunday and today was Saturday, the last day of their fulfillment of bet or wager. जो शरत लगाए थे ना उसका लास्ट डे, और 10 मिनट बस 10 minutes were remain. Now they immediately rushed to the taxi and rushed to Reform Club. There Thomas Flanagan, Samuel Flemington, John Sullivan were about to celebrate. They were sure that they won the battle, they won the bet wager, and they were about to celebrate. And there came the hero's entry. Phileas Fogg came and called everyone, gentlemen, I am here. Oh, what a celebration! What a celebration! In this, my dear, he won the bet, he got that money, but of course he was unselfish. He was very unselfish because he spent some money for the journey. Remaining money he distributed between Passepartout and Fix. दोनों में बांट दिए पैसा. Passepartout and Fix में पैसे बांट दिए. A very thorough gentleman he was there. And in this way, bet was won because of certain seconds. So this is the complete story of our novel that is prescribed for 12th standard English board. I hope that you must have understood. But I am sure you may enjoy that suspense, thrill. Every time there is a twist in the story. And of course, we have to admit that time is the responsible factor of our destiny. Time never waits for anyone. We are literally at the mercy of time. Every problem can be solved. I repeat that message that I expressed in the beginning. And of course, winners never quit and quitters never win. Yes, and that is a great message given by this one. No problem is also unsolvable. Yes, I am sure, my dear, you must have liked this story and you will welcome it gladly with wonderful message. Now with right, I will use my first dialogue. Subscribe my channel for such videos. Okay, English with PK 99. Best of luck. Thank you, and surely once again I repeat, London is the central place. Savile Row, where he used to live. Reform Club, where the bet was arranged. Liverpool, when lastly came over there. And Edinburgh, where that real robber was arrested. Here, Phileas Fogg, main character, he has other character minor are there. Thomas Flanagan, Samuel Flemington, John Sullivan. Of course, Phileas Fogg is related to Aouda. Later on, she became the wife. Lastly, he was happy that money was not a matter, but he got such a wonderful wife. And of course, the supporting actor, Passepartout actually, but Passepartout. And surely, Fix the detective also plays a great role. I am sure you will welcome this one. Without forget, subscribe our channel for such videos. Thank you. Take care. Bye.